Hello, welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, I welcome you home. Here is where we discuss about nature of men and nature of women, and basically we try to empower our men for the betterment of the society. It doesn't mean we don't care about women. We do, but then our belief, or rather my belief, is that if men are straight, the society can be a better place for everyone. Yeah. So, and today's topic is why women get babies with alpha men and look for better men to raise those kids. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the reality that no one wants to admit. Yeah, most men maybe knew these things, but then they choose to bury their heads in the sand. So I'm going to uncover these things for them, because men are really becoming stupid and foolish. Yeah, but then we need to raise awareness so that we can be able to help men to become better people and also to get the better end of the deal. Yeah, so the thing is, women love alpha males. And that's why most men should strive to be better men, so that they can be alpha men. Yeah? To invest in themselves and improve themselves to become alpha men. So women crave for alpha men and they chase them. Yeah? And when they finally get knocked up by them, they run to better males for security. So better males are simps or nice guys. Yeah. So this is not a conspiracy. So in better males, I'm going to replace it so that you cannot be confused, because two things. Yeah, better and better. Yeah. It's not a conspiracy. It is called evolutionary psychology, and we mix this with modern convenience. And if the truth makes you uncomfortable, stay tuned, because I'm going to break this down for you in a way or in a manner that you can be able to understand. So the easy way to explain this: the bad boy gets the kids, the nice guy gets the bill. So let's talk about the evolutionary psychology. So ladies, don't act surprised. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, we've been at it for a very long time, and men never used to know it, but then now men are becoming fully aware of what is going on. So hypergamy is real. That's number one. Men, we need to understand that women have always sought the strongest genetic material for their offspring. That's one of their roles as women, to propagate their genes, better genes in society. So they look for the strongest, most reliable genetic material for their children. Yeah. Number two, alpha traits trigger attraction. So women are attracted to alpha men, and the traits that alpha men have include strength, dominance, confidence, status, and physical appeal. These are something that you can be able to build over time. Just like anything, you can invest your time and build it, but then you see most men are not aware of these things, so they usually invest their time in chasing women instead of investing in themselves to be alpha men. That's the difference. An alpha man is investing in himself to keep him attractive enough or valuable enough. But then the nice guy is investing his time and resources on chasing women because he's just nice. Yeah. So the better traits are for security. So nice guys are for security, and they have these traits: dependability, stability, financial resources, and emotional support. And these are things that women look for later on in life. Yeah. Now, let us talk about science. So, let's talk about the dual mating strategy. So basically, women have two reproductive goals. Just two. Number one, find a man with the best genes to make strong and healthy babies. Yeah? That's goal number one. Number two, find a man who will actually stick around and provide for those babies. And do you know where the problem is in those two things, those two goals? Yeah? The problem is the alpha and the provider are usually not the same guy. So these are two different men. So she will find a guy to reproduce babies with, and another guy to raise those babies. I don't know where you wanna be, but then if it were me, I wouldn't wanna be the guy who provides and raises other man's kids. So we already know who gets played. Yeah, it's the guy who waited, worked hard, and I thought if it was just nice enough, he'd get win. But do you know what winning is? Yeah, winning for a man is when a woman gives you her youth and virginity and her beauty. Her youth, her virginity. Yeah. Meaning she will give you also the honor of giving you her babies as a first man. Her youth, you are breaking her virginity and she's getting kids for you. That is when you win as a man, not when you are raising another man's kids. It means you have already lost. Yeah? So there's an example in nature whereby in the animal kingdom, females mate with the strongest, most dominant males, but the lesser males raise the offspring. How sad is that? Yeah? And one thing that most men or most of us don't know is that most women will cheat during ovulation. Yeah? And I'll give you the reason why. Because evolution has programmed them to subconsciously seek superior genetics when they are most fertile. Yeah? I don't know if I need to explain that, but then when a woman is ovulating, it means that she can get pregnant. Yeah? So that's the best period to find a mating partner. And that's when they are going to find alpha men. So she can be married to you, but then she will get kids with another man. That's when they cheat on you. So when she's ovulating, that's the most probable period of time when she's going to cheat on you. Yeah, remember that. Yeah. So if you got a kid that doesn't look like you, you've been married with this woman, but then the kid actually does not look like you. Yeah. Then no, she met another guy somewhere. And you're just the nice guy who's raising the kids. And that's why, for me, I do think that DNA should be a mandatory process or thing during birth. Yeah, so that you can be able, because paternity has become an issue, yeah. And now let's introduce modern social dynamics, whereby we say we are bringing this into the modern dating world, yeah, where women claim they want a nice guy but sleep with a bad boy every chance they get. Every chance they get. Women are not loyal. I need that to sink. Yeah, women will sleep with a bad boy at any chance she gets, because bad boys are exciting and women love that excitement. Yeah. So know that unaweza gongewa anytime. So let's talk about the college versus the marriage years. And I want you to sit down pretty and listen to this, because this is where most men don't get it. So when a lady is between the age of 18 And 25 years, this is what she's likely to tell you: I don't want anything serious. I love excitement. I like a man who challenges me. So when you approach a lady during this period, 18 to 25 years, this is the thing she's most likely going to tell you. Yeah? She's not looking for something serious. But then do you know what she's looking for during that time? Fun. So what does that mean? Is she's going to have fun with alpha men, because she's looking for excitement. Yeah? And when now she's done through that phase, now enters age 26 to 30. Do you know what happened during that age between 18 to 25 when she was just looking for fun? She slept with alpha men, and those men gave her children. 1 or 2, we don't know. But then a kid came into this world. And now when she's 26 to 30, that man is no longer in the picture because he's going again to look for younger girls. Now you will hear her saying, where are all the good men? Men ain't shit. Yeah, because the baby daddy left her. After all the fun, she chose someone who is not dependable. She was just looking for an excitement. And that excitement came with kids. Now she's burdened with a kid. She can't find a man who wants to settle down with her because she has a kid. Now she will say, where are all the good men? Men ain't shit. Yeah? Now she's at age 30. Now past 30 years, she has a kid. Yeah? So do you know what she will begin saying? This is what she will say. I need a man who is responsible and mature. Now, that translates to this: I had my fun, now I need a nice guy to pay for my mistakes. So simps, this is where you come in. Yeah? You come to pay for another man's, to pay for this woman's mistakes and raise another man's children. Yeah, let's talk about stats. That's statistics. So 80% of women only want top 20% of men. And this is what we call hypergamy. So 80% of the way, meaning if you are not a top 20% man, you are going to get 20%, the lower bottom 20%. Yeah, so it means that some men even don't have or don't qualify to have a woman or have sex at all. Because you see, already 80% of the women desire top 20% of the men. So it means 80% of men are going to be where? Yeah? Another fact is, single mothers are most likely to seek financially stable partners. So, if you are missed on these 80% of women, you are going to get a single mother. And she's going to seek someone who is financially stable because she has kids who need to be taken care of. So, number 3, women's attraction to bad boys peaks in their 20s, but by 30 they seek dependable men. So the reality is, women want an alpha man, but they need a better man to clean up the mess. You are plan B, my guy. And if that's hurt, and if that hurts, good, it should. It should. So let's talk about real life scenarios, and maybe we can have celebrity cases, yeah? Celebrity case studies, yeah? And we can talk about Ciara and Future versus Ciara and Russell Wilson. And Future was the exciting bad boy, yeah? Russell was the good man she settled for. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West versus Pete Davidson. Kanye was the alpha. Pete was the safe rebound. You see this pattern everywhere. It's not an accident, yeah? It's biology mixed with convenience, yeah? So let's talk about social media trends. And what you are going to hear is, why do men only want me when I'm unavailable? You have heard that. Why do men only want me when I'm unavailable? Why do all the good men come when I'm done playing? Yeah? Why do all the good men come when I'm done playing? Because men are waking up, sis. And the better ones, they're still out there raising kids that ain't theirs. That's the sad thing, yeah? That's the sad thing. So in conclusion, yeah, let's conclude this matter. Of course, there's a lot to talk about in this topic. It's a very sensitive topic, but then it has to be dealt with. Otherwise, men will keep suffering the hands of women who had their fun and want men to pay for their mistakes. Yeah. So now that I've made my audience depressed, let's wrap this up. Yeah. So women will always be drawn to alpha men first. So it is paramount for any man to try not to be a nice guy. Women hate nice guys. In general, they only get to be with nice guys as second option or backup plan B. Women, they will seek better males when they need security. That's all. Financial security, emotional support, and all this dependability, reliability, and all those things. Yeah. So if you are a better male, you are either an ATM or a therapist. Probably both. How's that? So fellas, before you raise another man's kid, ask yourself, are you the father or are you just the funding? Yeah? You have to ask yourself, are you the father or are you just the funding? And there's nothing that hurts like raising another man's child. You have to know that. It hurts. So make DNA mandatory, as I say. Ensure that you do DNA. If your kids don't look like you, DNA is crucial. Anyway, we're not doing this to vilify women. No, women are sketchy. The truth, that's the truth. Women are very conniving. That's the reality of things. So as men, you need to step up so that you don't get used. Yeah? That's why I'm saying we want this game to be fair. Yeah? So, I hope you have learned something from this discussion. It's been a wonderful discussion for me. Sometimes I can get emotional, but then I hope that message got home. So if you are here for the very first time, kindly like and subscribe also. Yeah, share this channel to your friends so that they can be able to learn more on how to be a better man, an alpha man. Yeah, not a beta man, but an alpha man. Yeah, as always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers and God bless.